What up? What up, y'all? Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk for a memento. What happened to them Cowboys, dog? What happened to them Cowboys? So what's up, man? Look, the Eagles, man, take care of a Raiders team, which everybody's gonna always. We already knew. Oh, it's just the Raiders. It's just the Vikings. How'd the Vikings go? Then they beat the Commanders 31-0. Then they follow up and beat the Cowboys by 8 points, score 34 points on them. It's just this is the National Football League. Now, if we would have been playing them tough or something like that, if they would have scored, 20 points and we would have scored 23, everybody would be talking shit today, right? And football is about momentum and confidence. We did what we were supposed to do. When you're better than a team, right? When you're supposed to put belt to ass. You're supposed to beat their ass all the way from Pop Warner to the NFL. Pop Warner team scoring 41-0, 48-0, 31-0. Same thing in college, same thing in the NFL. We did what the fuck we had to do. And people saying, oh, this didn't mean nothing for Jalen. Yes, it did, because when you're struggling, you're struggling. I gotta change my thing on the screen because it's messing with my camera. When you're struggling, you're struggling. It don't matter what team you play. It don't matter what team you're playing against. He could have still threw an interception. He still could have got the ball fumbled from a strip sack, right? The running back could have fumbled. AJ could have dropped the pass. Like, shit could happen no matter who you playing. So I think they look good, man. And I'm adding the quarterback run. Jalen may have hurt his ankle, but look, let Tanner, let Tanner go ahead and play next week, man, and beat the Commanders. He could beat them, but it sets up a hat game, another hat game in Maryland. It was the same thing last year, but I think we didn't get it done that week. I think we got it done against the Cowboys. All we got to do is win one. We're in the playoffs. I still want to win these next two and use that last game as a rest game. So I think that Jalen Carter should sit, even Landon. Like, if you're not 100% after start moving around and whatnot, you feel some soreness, don't even come back. Don't even come back, bro. For real. Don't even come back. Take your time until you feel 100%. Like when you practice and you run on that ankle, right? Make sure that there's no soreness that comes off of that. You know what I'm saying? So, Jake Martinez, go back to the banana boat. Go back to the banana boat, clown. Yeah. But yeah, man. It was a sweet Sunday. Like, you lose, you win, and then the Cowboys lose. Like, you're making it way easier for us. Thank you. Thank you. They made it way easy for us. They made it simple for us now to get into the playoffs. But it's still about how you look. Because if you're really looking on the landscape of the NFC, the Rams still look like the best team. But I think, way down the line, but the key to beating the Rams, which will probably be in the NFC Championship game if we can make it that far, if they even make it that far. Because we seen what happened last year. Washington went in there and beat Detroit. The Rams couldn't be touched. The Rams definitely can be touched. What's good? But, if right now it looks like it'll be San Francisco in the first round, where are the Cowboys at, though, before I get to that? Y'all was talking all this shit for so long. Y'all was running your mouth. Y'all going to catch us. Y'all going to do this. Y'all going to do that. What happened? Where y'all at? Where the fuck y'all at this morning? Commanders been quiet all year. After they had their little fluke season, now they want to blame it on injuries. Every team got injuries. But y'all have your opportunity to fuck our world up this week. Don't put your boy Jaden back out there, man. I'm telling you, you better. They playing better with Marcus Mariota anyway. They playing better with Marcus anyway. You know? Marcus is slinging that thing, baby. It's nice. It's a little light outside. This snow is crazy. This is winter weather, man. You know? Yeah, we got 34 people in the building. Hey, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up on the video when you're coming in real quick, y'all. We working. Where are all the Cowboys? We only got 4 thumbs up. Can we get at least 20 in this joint, man? Let's go. Let's go. From Philip, you say from the Philippines, shout out to you. Shout out to you. We working, baby. It feels good to get back in the winning category, don't it? Shit, man. Damn, we've been spoiled. We really some spoiled-ass fans, bro. Think about it. We've been winning for so long. We had 3 weeks. It felt like the fucking sky was falling. And, where are all these Jalen Hurts haters at? The people that say they should be benched. Where are they at? Where are they at? They went into fucking hiding. They got 1 little week to come outside. Take your ass back into your cave and don't come out until daddy call you. You know what I mean? Didn't Dallas brag about beating the Raiders? They always move the goalposts for us. Now, Jalen Hurts, it's just the Raiders. But we beat the Lions. We beat the Packers. We beat the Chiefs. We beat the Cowboys. We beat the Buccaneers. We beat the Rams, right? So what are we talking about? It's just this. No, we still beat great teams early on in the year when we weren't even playing that good offensively. So don't let people get away with that shit. Media was like the Cowboys are back. Hell yeah. Like, come on, man. They wanted them after 1 little win. You can't win big games, bro. It's been the same thing for 30 years. When it comes to you had an opportunity to make us sweat. 2 games against Washington, 1 against Buffalo. Washington always plays us tough. You had a chance to make us sweat. But look, y'all did the same shit y'all always do. Y'all fucking choke. Get them up out of here. And why can't they go to the playoffs with all the talent that they got? 2,000-yard receivers, a running game, an all-pro quarterback. Why can't the Cowboys go to the fucking playoffs? Dak is so much better than Jalen. Why is he not in the playoffs? Why did he let J.J. McCarthy outdo him yesterday? Jalen Hurts had a perfect passer rating against that defense. But y'all wanted him benched. Whoever said he wanted him benched needed to be punched in their fucking mouth and dragged through the streets, man. I'm joking. But y'all get what I'm saying, though. Like, you want the man benched because he had a little bad stretch. And Jalen is the type, as long as he just don't turn the ball over, bro. I still want to see him get the ball out a little faster. Because, we got to talk about Barkley. We're going to talk about this, too, on the podcast later, bro. Saquon is not the same player. I'm going to talk about that's going to be one of my topics later. He is not the same player, bro. I'm seeing him get the ball. He's like waiting for this fucking huge hole to open up. He's running away from contact, and he's getting happy feet, bro. Tank is just hitting the hole and running, bro. Reginald. The kid Ace, what up? We got to have that conversation about Saquon, man. He's looking to get out of bounds and shit. That last year, I think that you could see it in his face, like all the hits that he's taking, bro. It's starting. Remember, think about it. You ain't just getting hit by one person. You're getting hit by 3-4 motherfuckers trying to take your head off. Cowboys fans definitely silent. Also, I want to give a shout out to another topic I want to talk about. Marcus Epps, dog. Marcus Epps is playing football, man. Shout out to Marcus Epps, yo. You don't even know Makuba's gone. You don't even know Makuba's gone. Marcus Epps and Marcus come up, he hits, he's a smart player. I really like that. I really like. Now Marcus can't be here next year probably, but I really like what he brought to the secondary because I thought we lost Makuba. There's going to be a big hole in defense. Also, Adoree. Adoree is playing football. Adoree is there, bro. Adoree's a smart player, bro. Like, he's there. Quinyon is shut down, bro. That's why I like our chance. I'm going to get to this. We still got to get there. But most likely it looks like San Francisco the first round. But if we do play the Rams, who look to be the best team, maybe Seattle, we'll see. The Rams, you stop the run, you hurry up Stafford, I think you can get them. They defense is Swiss cheese. And Forbes ain't fucking with AJ. They ain't fucking with our receivers. So you run the ball, stop the run, hurry up Stafford. I think you can beat them boys. But that's later on. That's later on. And we can win in LA. You know, I don't want to have to go to Seattle. But we can win in Chicago. You know what I mean? But we still got some games right now to try to. I'm interested to see what they do if we get the hat, if we get our hats next week. I want to buy another NFC East championship hat. Last year I bought them in succession. It was the championship hat, then it was the hat we bought. You know what I'm saying? The NFC hat, the NFC champion hat, and then the Super Bowl hat. I'm looking for another 3 this year. Can I get another 3 hats? Can I get another 3? A hat trick? If you're in the building, come on, hit the thumbs up, man. It's a midday, mid-little day, mid-afternoon. You know what I mean? Shit-talking session real quick. Y'all, that's all. Got 24 people watching. Please thumb up the video. Please thumb up the video. Can I get another NFC East championship hat? Or whatever they call it. Division. Can I get a hat? Can I get a hat? Can we dance on Washington's carcass on their grave again? Can we do that again? Reginald puts, if Patullo keep calling plays the way he did Sunday against the Raiders, a lot of teams are food. Yeah. That RPO, man. I told people that RPO got to come back because it's just about the way you got to defend things. Now you got to have that spy in there that takes somebody out of coverage. Now you got, when these people want to rush us, right, and they think they got the back end covered up, Jalen is going to run. He'll just run and pick up the first down. That's what, even in the Super Bowl, like, we need that element to make us a dangerous team again this year because the other shit they done figured out, all right, he's going to drop back. We're going to keep everything in front of us, right? And must rush. Keep, don't let, get the tackles up the field, right? And make sure that he can't escape. And we'll be good. But not no more. Also, that left side of the offensive line, what's up with Drew Malata and Landon Dickerson, bro? You can't run the ball to the left side? They ain't getting no fucking push. They're not getting any push on that left side, man. That shit needs to be studied. It was like 3rd and 2. They went under center and ran the ball. They couldn't get no push. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know I'm getting hungry, though. It's about to be lunchtime for real. Patullo had a great game. The defense is lights out. The defense got to continue. If the defense continue doing this, man, and playing like that, Cooper DeJean is a dog, man. Cooper and Quinyon, next year, bro, in the offseason, we got to get another corner, yo. Think about it. Once we get another corner, our secondary is straight. Maybe you bring Blankenship back if it's a team-friendly deal. The Kobe Dean is playing lights out. Got to talk about him. I think you got to bring the Kobe back. I think you got to bring the Kobe back. You have to. I don't know what they're going to do with Jihad. You got, another year, maybe Bond. I don't know. Nakobe, you got to keep Nakobe on that team, man. I don't want to see him go to another team. Nakobe, he's blowing guys up. He's going through contact. He brings a certain attitude to this defense, man. He brings a certain attitude to this defense. But today's our day. We're gonna record, man. We're gonna talk, about all of this later on. This is Eagle Commander Week too. This is Eagle Commander Week, even though it doesn't mean anything for them, but it's still that week. But how y'all doing today, yo? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Make sure I hit the thumbs up on the video. How y'all feeling about the Eagles? Where are all the Eagles fans at? They're probably working right now. I get it. Y'all see Micah Parsons towards ACL. That changes a lot for the defense. Patrick Mahomes is out. Devontae Adams got hurt yesterday. Puka Nacua is a dog, man. Quinn Young gonna have to try to, you know what I mean? And they passed him to their tight end. So the Rams, are going to be a tough outing. I'm not gonna say I'm not worried. Enjoying the day off. Cool. It feels good to get a W again, man. I mean, I don't like that we got a short week. We gotta go back out there Saturday. I don't really like that, but it is what it is, right? Hopefully we can enjoy a win. Even if we don't, the pressure's off now. The pressure now, because Dallas is gonna lose to the Chargers, right? But I think you want to get it. I think you want to get it done this week because think about it, you get it wrapped up. You still probably playing for positioning. It depends. Maybe the next 2 weeks is kind of like, all right, you keep your starters out there, but you just keep them tuned up. You treat them like preseason games. Maybe a quarter, maybe 2 quarters, then you pull them, right? Because you don't want to go into the playoffs cold with this fucking offense. But if you can get guys healthy, think about it. We without Lane Johnson and Carter. If we can get Carter back and Lane Johnson healthy, we could really. And again, I know it's one game. I know it's the Raiders, but you got to start somewhere. You got to start stringing them together at some point. The Commanders are a sucky ass team for sure, but it's a division game. They're gonna come. This is their Super Bowl. This is their. The coach. They looking at this like, all right, let's fuck some shit up for the NFC. T-Boy, I appreciate the super chat. The Rams are good, but we got that number. We do. You're absolutely right. We really we match up well against them. And we, it'll be different this time, man. I think it's gonna be different this time when we can go out there and really, even that first game, they were starting to blow us out, but we came back. Thank Bird Gang. Yes, Magic number is 1 for the division. That's right. Just gotta win one game. If Dallas would have won, the pressure was on us. But look at the games we lost outside of the Giants game. We was in all of them. We should have probably beat the Broncos. We was on the verge of blowing the Broncos out. We was on the verge of blowing the Cowboys out. We were on the verge of blowing the Buccaneers out, if I'm not mistaken. But the Rams was on the verge of blowing us out, but we came back. So that's going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a tight game. But the Rams, it's going to be a possession game where we're going to have to really, every possession is going to matter in that game. And it's most likely going to be has to be in L.A. It has to be in L.A. We were in a Giants game, too. You are right about that. Matter of fact, you're right. But we missed the deep pass, and then shit got out of hand. That means something. Like the Raiders, they was never in that game. They was never in that game, bro. Like they was never. The second half fell apart after Jalen Smitty. Yeah, you're right. And that's one thing I was looking the last couple of weeks. That's why I said I was a little, encouraged after last week's game, right? Because I seen the Eagles team, they were able to keep fighting. They didn't just lay down. They just didn't get stagnant. Even here, they just didn't get stagnant after one half. They started putting 2 halves together, Then the pick as well. Yeah, you're right, the pick, because we was about to score. See, you bringing it all back. Appreciate that. Because that's so, it's like, even last year, when you think about it, remember we lost to Atlanta. We beat ourselves. Saquon dropped it. I forget the other game we lost. Like the margin of error that we lost with in some of these games, it's like, damn, it was that close. Blessed by God, yeah. Great. It was a team win, special team. We're better. Britton Covey's way better back there. Why'd you get rid of him? Sign this man to some type of a 2-year deal for $8 million. I don't know. Give him something. You know, give him some. Your name is Buck Nasty. You gotta be a Buccaneers fan. Y'all fucking suck. So why are you even in here talking shit? Oh, it's just the Raiders. Fuck you. We beat the Lions. We beat the Rams. We beat the Packers. We beat the Chiefs. We beat the Cowboys. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit. It's just because we beat everybody. Second Deadskins game last year was flimsy ass ejection. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can't, man. Look, let's get this hat this week. Let's get this hat this week. You know what I'm saying? And you know, do the damn thing. Hat game. 32 people. Let's hit the thumbs up on the video. Let's hit the thumbs up on the video. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, Adoree Jackson. T-Boy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Even with all the BS going on this year, we still play for the second seed. The Chiefs were third seed and 1-23. Look, we was the second seed last year. Packers, we own them fools. We was the second seed last year. I would like to get up to that second seed. I would. Because that almost guarantees you 2 home games. But we can go on the road and beat. We owe the Bears one. We owe Chauncey one. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson running his mouth. We owe it. I want to see him with his head down after we beat them in Chicago. I want to go to his Twitter. I want to see his Instagram. I want to see his face. Because he had a lot of shit to say after that game. Oh, I knew they was going to fold. Okay. All right. I want to see them boys again. I'm not going to lie. I want to see them boys again. Chargers beating the Cowboys for real. You already know that. Blessed by God. Good morning, Bird Gang. Just listen to Seth Joyner rip WIP for the Jalen hate. And he said, stop saying, oh, it was the Raiders. Glass when the media had balls upon it. Yeah, I can't see. I get my little fix, but I go home at night, and during the day, I start getting my little media fix and start watching shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of my little ritual, you know. But we're going to record. We'll probably be recording about between 5. We're going to go live when I get home about 5, 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Go live and talk about, you know, my Sam, man, you know, he's a Commanders fan. Not a great year for him. 43 people in the building. Hey, let's hit the thumbs up. Let's hit the thumbs up. Thank Bird Gang. Seth holding it down. Yeah, Seth has been holding it down. And we knew they was going to go there. We knew they was going to say, oh, it's just the Raiders. Fuck that. Fuck that. I throw that shit out the window. Because if we'd have looked shitty, if he'd have threw an interception, if we would have fumbled the ball, if AJ would have dropped it, people was picking the game to be close. They were saying, oh, because of the weather, it's going to be close. People had the game like 18-13. What are we talking about? It's just the Raiders. That clown Cilio was saying the same shit. I'm like, yo, this dude is a clown, dog. You got all this negative shit to say about the Eagles all the time. Like, why even, what's your purpose in life, dog? What's your purpose in life? I keep seeing this shit on my Twitter for some reason. Like, they paying for that shit to fucking, you know what I mean? Be on my feed. Always some negative shit to say. Yeah, repeat NFC champs loading. Let's go. Adoree been in the frame, bro. Adoree's playing football, bro. Let's go, Adoree. That's my thing with these smart corners. It's more so about just having the legs to get there because they know it was like Slay last year. He know what the motherfucker, he know like what somebody going to do. He been seeing it too long. A lot of time these guys don't get beat off brain. They get beat off the legs. They just can't get this. Like now, we try to go play football now. We think we could do some shit. Until a young 22-year-old come and start cutting us up, and next thing you know, we tripping over and shit. You feel me? So our mind thinks we can do it at that age, but when we get, our body's like, oh, hell no, nah, you ain't. You know what I mean? You try to run fast now, you're going to pull a hamstring or some shit. Anyone that wanted Hurst bench needs to stop the cap. Real talk, Greg. He had the game 26-19. Who? Cilio did? Think? He probably did. He probably did, but they gonna move the goalposts because they hate our fan, but they hate our fans. So why are you covering the team if you don't like the team? I can understand if you're not a fan. Just call it down the middle because honestly, when the man calls it down the middle, when he takes his bias out, he's not a bad commentator, Cilio. He's not. But he gets in his little feelings about him. Oh, it's this. They'll never win with this. And if you look, everything is like negative about Jalen. They don't have a show if they're not dragging on Jalen Hurts. They don't have a show. It's all Jalen. I think Adory's more comfortable in the system and it shows. Yeah, Adory's he's playing better. Now, when you play better receivers, he's probably going to get cooked, but so do good cornerbacks. Anthony Bryan, been a follower, a fan of your work. I think I can match your energy. I want to know if we could do a sports show, life segment. Yeah, hit me up. We can work. Let's work. The ball perspective, we going back to back. I rock with the ball perspective. I started checking some of y'all joints out. You know what I mean? I'm really feeling it. Make sure y'all check out the ball perspective. I'm really feeling those two brothers, man. We got to link up and do something. I'm really feeling those brothers, man. I seen you comment the other day. I went on your channel. I started watching some of you. I got very good content. And we need more people like y'all for real. Like, for real. Keep doing your damn thing. Keep doing it, man. Dankbergen, yeah, that was his prediction. He said our defense wasn't good enough to stop them. Wow. See, I didn't even see that. They didn't even get past the 30-yard line. Kenny Flickett. I was sitting in the house. I'm like, Flickett going to give you one. I said, Flickett's going to give you one. Flickett gave us one. Flickett ain't got no arm, and it's windy. Kenny Flickett. And even like, remember, y'all remember this, right? A few years ago, Gardner Minshew. They started having people wear the Gardner Minshew mustache. They wanted Gardner Minshew in the game. Remember that? So it doesn't even matter. If Sam Howell's the backup quarterback, which he is one, they will want him. Now, I'm going to say this. I like Tanner McKee. I'm not going to lie to you. He's confident. He can throw the ball. He gets rid of the ball. I like him, but I'm not saying put him in over Jalen Hurts. No. Now, Jalen went down. He needed a rest. Put the kid in. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got against live defenses, blitzes, and different. Let's see how he adjusts when they play him differently than they play Hurts. Let's see that. But we'll see it when we blowing the fucking team out, or Jalen need to take a week off because of his ankle. Baby, yeah, he got smaller hands than me. Flick it. Kenny Flickett. We going back to back, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Put this shit. I know, people don't want to see us happy. People want to see us fall. Commanders fans want to see us fall. Giants fans want to see us fall. Cowboys fans, the whole NFL wants to see us fall on our face, bro. They will never stay. Ain't gonna say it. They was happy when we lost. We back, god damn it. We back, boy. I don't care what nobody say. We back, baby. And we going down to the Landover to step on a fucking grave again like we did last year. We going down Landover on the bus and we stomping on the grave. Y'all better not put Jaden Daniels out there. Y'all better not put that boy out there because he going to get hurt again. The Kobe coming. Them boys is coming for him. Keep him on the bench. He's too fragile. Y'all better keep Mariota out there. And I dare Mariota. If Mariota runs the ball, I want his head taken. I take it as disrespect when I see a quarterback trying to run the ball. I do. I look at it like, all right, time to take this motherfucker's head off. That should be the mentality of a defense. You think you're going to run? Even if running back, you want to stay up? Crush him. He wants to fight for more yards? Put blood in his mouth. That should be the mentality. And that's the way Nakobe Dean plays. I fucking love it. I love it. Nakobe Dean, like he's coming to take your head off. You better move. A ball perspective, we can win division with the dub Saturday. Yeah, for sure. Walker won this bad for Jalen Hurts, so the Super Bowl when he can leave it all stunned and heartbroken from all the ish talk. Man, I wanted bad for him too. I wanted that first one. I just wanted him to when we won it. I'll say this and I'll say it again. It felt better beating the Commanders to me. I don't know why. Of course, it felt good to win the Super Bowl, but it felt better to beat the Commanders. I just had a better time, like, because all of the shit talk they was doing all year. Remember how the Commanders was talking last year? They was talking like they belong on the same stage with us. I took that shit personal. They really thought they was coming into Philly to beat us. They thought that they were going to bring a rookie quarterback into Philadelphia to beat us, bro. They were really like, I saw guys show, they was laughing, talking about Houston and Lombardi. They got delusional. They came flying down to earth like a jet crash this year. 50 people, let's get 50 likes. Brandon Graham is back. It's a lot of shit to talk about. Brandon Graham. Oh, it's just the Raiders. They're an NFL football team. Brandon freaking Graham is back, baby. That's what we need from Brandon. That's what we need, Brandon. Give us something, old man. Give us something, old man. That's my guy. Yo, let's go, man. We having fun. Greg Nickens, no, all the hate we got before the bowl. No one picked us. No one picked us. People said we was going to lose to the Packers. They said we was going to lose to the Rams. They said the Commanders was going to beat us. Y'all remember that, right? Jordan Love. Oh, Stafford. And then they say, we was one play away from losing. Yeah, we were, but the offense had us up. 13 points with 4 minutes. A lot of people don't talk about that. We was up 13 points with 4 minutes. Defense let them go right down the field in the snow. That was a good name, Blackball Podcast. Yeah, I came up with that one. Cowgirls Law. I knew they was going to lose. I was like, you know what? I said it. The Vikings is going to beat them. I said it. I said the Vikings are going to beat the Cowboys. I said it. Ball perspective, we held them to 75 total yards. Yeah, I don't know what they was trying to do. I mean, I see it, I see it. I seen what their game plan, but they ain't get the ball to the receivers and nothing. Like, that's the second straight week. The receivers ain't touched the ball. Like, Quinyon Mitchell shutting people down. Cooper DeJean is an athletic freak. Like, I love Cooper DeJean, man. He's the best tackler on the team, probably. He's staying with the slot receiver. Bro, the future is great for the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. I don't want to see A.J. Brown go. I don't want to see him go. I hope Chicago beat Green Bay. I don't like the Packers. Over for Washington, Philadelphia. That's a good team. Yes, sir. Philly Savage. Eagles coming out on top, though. We good, for sure. There's some good games on this week, though. You got the Thursday, Seattle and Green Bay. No, Seattle and Rams for first place. I think the Rams is going to take that one. The AFC is wide open, but I'm picking the Texans to go, and that's what I'm picking. But we'll see. And they got rid of Chauncey, they got rid of Tunsil. Didn't Laramie Tunsil go out? Anybody in the comments say? I'm gonna ask Sam Man about this later. Is Laramie Tunsil out or what for next week? They better get Laramie back. They about to get abused. The way our defensive line is playing, whoever's in there as quarterback, don't put Jaden out there, y'all. That's a warning to the Commanders. Do not put Jaden out there. Greg Nickens, great time to be an Eagles fan, able to repeat a Super Bowl. I mean, it's a lot. Guys, you know how it is. It's a lot to get there. I just hope Jalen, it's up to him. If Jalen can continue to play at a high level, we will go back and win it. It's all on Jalen's shoulders. I'm a little nervous because of Saquon and his running game, man. I don't know what they got to do. But I just think that in those opportune times, those 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 3s, I'm going to go RPO and put it in Jalen's hands to make the pass or the run at this point. I'm not going to trust Saquon, or I'm bringing Tank Bigsby in. I'm not going to trust Saquon to get it at this point. I'm just not. But with that being said, once Lane comes back, then we got to lean on that right side. offensive line, man, it's fucking with me right now. The offensive line is fucking with me right now, y'all. Like, I seen the 3rd and 2 where Saquon just got tackled for like a 4-yard loss. Like, what's up? How are you 6'8", almost 400 pounds? You can't move nobody off the football? Malata? You talk about the Raiders, bro. That Goddard TD was something different. Like, you 6'8", 380. You can't move this man off the football? Landon Dickerson's like 350, 6'6". You can't move man off the football? The Raiders? I ain't talking about Myles Garrett in front of you, some no-name motherfucker. Let's get at least 50 thumbs up. 50 thumbs up, fam. 50 thumbs up real quick. It's free. That offensive line, man, like, that could be the death of us right there. But the defensive line was getting good push. They was beating up that line. Jalen Phillips is playing better. We need more out of him. BG. I said bring Kelsey back. Greg Nickens, I think if Hurt runs more to open everything up. It definitely will. It definitely will. Function. I told your Coles weeks ago, Jada and Daniel should sit the rest of the year because the risk is not worth the reward. Hell no. He said no, JD5 needs the reps. If JD5 is getting reps Saturday, he'll be in a body bag. Absolutely. He's not even playing good right now. He's not. He's not seeing the field. He's going to leave that field in the body bag. I hate to say it for the kid. He needs to go to the offseason. They need to rethink a strategy. All that. Honestly, the offensive line was better last year than it was. They're getting this kid killed. He don't go down. He runs too high, right? He's been figured out. But just like they said that Stroud went to a slump, let's see what happens next year. I don't think they're going to be good next year either, Broncos country. We owe y'all one. Maybe it's in the Super Bowl. When Lane come back, it's going to be pressure. Nah, Function, I agree with you, though. Keep that kid on the fucking bench, bro. Keep him on the bench. Because they changed up their tune. Because first they said bring him back. Then when he got hurt again, everybody said, nah, we don't want him out there now. Which I agree with. But it's a real crate. Because if he's healthy, he's a starting quarterback. But what are you playing for, though? What are you playing for at this point? To get hurt again at this point. They did RG3 the same way. Yeah, they put RG3. Like, but at least RG3 was playing for something. They're playing for nothing. They're winning games now when they can get a better draft pick. You might as well just lose, get a better draft pick to help your team get better. But now you beat the Giants. So now what? It's just a poverty franchise. It's a poverty franchise. And they had this guy, Adam Peters, like he was going to be, this fucking savior to walk on water. And he struck out. He struck out on that Ben Sennett. Only person he got is Mikey Sanders. He get cooked every week. They got JD Fowl, but you can't miss on that. What else did they do? They got Laramie Tunsil. Okay, that was a trade. You got Debo. He's sold. He's slow. He can't even catch the football. Like Jack Ertz, old as hell. He got hurt. Should have never been there, but that's another thing. Everybody's getting hurt because the roster's so goddamn old. Vikings already softened the kid up for us. He won't finish the game against Philly. You know what happened? And that's his safety blanket, too, Arch. Know who did it? Isaiah Rodgers put him in the fucking dirt. What you're supposed to do. You think you're going to run and make a play? I'm knocking your ass the fuck down. Quarterback, you know that. Once that ball's intercepted, get your ass out of the way because somebody's coming to put your dick in the dirt. J.D. Fowler, Terry had him. J.D. Fowler thought he's running down there. Isaiah Rodgers said, get the fuck on the ground, man. Push him down like a little kid. They wanted to be in our level so bad, but what you want now, you got a fucking second place schedule. Everybody's gunning for you. Everybody knows what your quarterback like to do. How are you going to adjust? You're fucking folded. Commanders folded. I haven't heard from their fans all fucking year. The NFL even set it up for y'all to be in it, y'all can't see with expectations, it gets heavy, don't it? With expectation. Now everybody see you coming now. Everybody see the Commanders coming now. They folded, bro. I don't want to hear shit about no fucking injuries, man. Yeah, I did Terry wrong at the beginning of the year. That fucked everything up. We should have paid the man early. This ain't San Francisco. Stop bringing all these old-ass, washed-up San Francisco players over there thinking you're going to change some shit. Y'all could have had Metcalf, bro. Imagine them with DK Metcalf. They chose to get Deebo Samuel? They could have had Metcalf. Metcalf went for the third-round pick. They could have had DK. DK and Terry. You'd have paid Terry and DK. That would have been crazy. It's frauds. Cowboys, we ain't got to talk about them. They've been frauds. Giants is frauds too. This is our division. But they play us like it's a Super Bowl. So expect to get a very... But if I'm the Eagles, I'm going right after that slow-ass motherfucker Bobby Wagner. He's slow as shit. Right? I'm going after them corners. They can't do shit. Them corners is trash. Them safeties is trash in Washington. They got no chance. They got no chance. And if Bill want to run the ball, I'm breaking Bill's neck. That little kid that runs the ball, Bill. Break his neck if we try to run the football. You know what I mean? You want to be with the big dog? You want to be with the big dogs? Come to work then. Bring your toolbox. Bring your lunchbox. You got to drop a pair, baby. Y'all falling like everybody getting hurt. What that tell you? What that tell you? DQ. Fuck DQ. DQ's trash. Last year was a fluke, man. Last year was a fluke. Yeah, we talking our shit. It's Washington week. The playbook is now open. Yeah, boy. I mean, you can give Tua for Dak. That'll fix all their problems. If I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, yo, I'm mixing up Tank, 2 running back sets with Tank and Saquon. I'm running Saquon on the edges. I'm running Tank anywhere the fuck else. And they got to start using Saquon more in the passing game, too. Open us shit up, man. They ain't got nothing to lose. Now it's time to open it up. Next week is another good week to open the playbook up. I'm a little concerned about this being a short week. We know short weeks, we haven't fared well, man. So we better come out to play. We cannot go backwards again if we're going to do anything in the playoffs. The only time we should be going backwards, if it's Friday, the last game of the season, we got to sit players down. Then we can see what Tanner McKee could do against them scrub Commanders. You know? The Commanders won't be good next year either. Trust me. They won't be good next year. He gave away all the draft capital. They thought that they could come back right back and compete. But you got the Rams. You had Seattle. You got other teams that said, no, we could do the same thing. They worried about us when other teams retooled their roster. They were so focused in on us, the Commanders. Oh, we're going to get Tunzel for, Sweat. We're going to get Debo, because they take away Terry. But look, what about the other teams? Bro, we should have. Swift ain't want to stay. Philly? Swift wanted to leave because he wasn't using the passing game. They tried to sign Swift. And Saquon was on his way to Chicago. Think about that. Swift didn't want to stay. Saquon is better than Swift when he's playing healthy, when he's playing right. We having a nice little lie this morning, y'all. We chilling. Put 55 to another 40 on them. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Little short trip down 95, yeah. Little, little ride, ain't nothing. About 2.5 hours. All my family live over down there in Landover, so I know what you call it. I know Sandman got tickets, but he probably gonna get rid of them to these Eagles fans. It'd be nice for you if we went down there for the game. He got season tickets for the Commanders because they so cheap as shit. But we went to a few games a few years ago. But right now the money's probably more important, which is cool. I understand it. The Eagles fan about to pay top dollar for that, for us to take over that stadium. Even when I was there, we took over the stadium. And it wasn't that, like, people keep saying it's a horrible stadium. I really didn't see how hard. All them shit's the same to me. Outdoor joints the same. Texas was trying to get Barkley. Yep. I did like Swift, but I think with Swift, though, He's running. Sometimes he would go down like easy though, but Barkley's now going down easy. You know. I know, Taylor. I know, B. Taylor. I know. We also played the Lions. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Good. The Packers, the Chiefs, those people too. Dylan is back. Be very afraid. Swift did not show up in the Super Bowl. No, he wasn't in the Super Bowl. It was Miles Sanders. Remember, Miles Sanders was in the Super Bowl. Swift, we didn't make it with Swift. That's the year we fell apart. But Swift had some good games, though. Definitely had some good games. Eagles brother, 92. Now that Hurts beat the Raiders, you got some in our fan base complaining it was just the Raiders. But we beat the Packers, Bucks, Lions, Rams. They also complain. You just can't win. Of course, if we beat them, then they looked at his stats. When he win, it's his stats. Then AJ was complaining. He didn't do this. You can't win. That's what I said. We beat the Rams. Oh, you always move the goalposts. Like, that's how you know it's hate. You know? Oh, beat the Lions. Well, they wasn't playing. Some people said the Rams didn't get off the bus. What do you want us to do? Play a close game and let them win so y'all can still be happy? They did what they were supposed to do. They fucking killed them. They should have scored 50. Like, come on. Anytime we beat a team, it's always something the team, if they didn't block the field goal, like, motherfucker, we blocked it. Oh, if they, you got, no, bro, it's football. They had to jump his big ass up there and block it. Like, what are we talking about? We ain't like he missed it, he blocked it. Like, what are we doing? It's always something. You're right, Eagles, brother, it's always something. The Eagles won, but Jalen Hurts threw for 125 yards. The Eagles won, but ain't no buts. The Eagles won, but like, it's just crazy. Like, if you hate the man, you hate the team, just say it. No Eagles fan should be saying that anyway. The same Raiders that beat the Patriots, right? Okay. The narratives be crazy. Yeah, what's the narrative? Let's guess the narrative. We already know the Raiders. Now they're going to diminish his performance. They say, oh, he went 12 for 15. What do you want the man to do? When he throws for 40 and they lose the game, he gets 2 interceptions, he can't throw. He shouldn't be throwing so much. He can't throw over the middle. Like, which one is it, man? Y'all hate this man, bro. And he took the shit personal, came in with a Yankees hat. You know why he wore that Yankees hat? He said, fuck y'all, yo. Because through all the ups and downs, y'all going to turn on me like that? But it ain't us, though, Jalen. It's them other guys. It ain't us. We riding with you. It ain't us. You need to watch the real fan. You see the WIP drowns out a lot of shit. Because I don't know why the Eagles, can somebody tell me why the Eagles, I know they paid the Eagles millions of dollars, right, for the partnership. But go to another station. Pick somebody, end the deal, Philly. But I think they like it, though. I think they like the controlled opposition part. You know? Team Jalen. Major pain. I hate the Cowgirls, too. We beat the Raiders, just the Raiders. Cowgirls beat the Raiders, then the boys are back. Right. They done now. Funerals last night. Here's your flower. Here's your flower. Here's your flower. Here's your flower. Put it on their grave. Let's lower the Cowboys casket. Let's lower it. It's going down. We crying. All right. It's over with. Always said I'll take Jalen over Dak, and I'm a Cowboys fan. Yeah, because he's a winner. And Dak, he throws the ball good. He does good sometimes, but he's inconsistent. And it's like, he can run the rock. He ain't as fast as he used to be, but them runs be back-breaking. Like 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. And then again, teams going to now start to spy us. That's one less person in coverage to try to deal with God or Smitty or AJ. Tank looked good running the ball. Yeah, he did. He did. I just don't want him to fumble. Look, he's about to fumble a couple times. B tells not that he didn't know he's limited. What's his limitations then? Everybody say he's limited. What's he limited? What can he do? Because he's been to the Super Bowl twice. He won one. He was the Super Bowl MVP. He makes every throw. He has a 70% completion percentage, a 70% winning percentage. Where's he limited at? I'll wait. You just be talking, repeating narratives. He's not limited. He's actually more advanced than a lot of these quarterbacks because they can't run. Them statue boys can't run like that. So all they can do is stand in the pocket. He's a dual threat. So he can beat you with his arm, making all the throws, and with his legs. He's not limited. That's a goddamn lie. Limited where? Limited how? They just say he's limited. They don't show you how, though. And it's hate because he keeps winning and winning and winning and winning. So it's hate. He's not limited. That's a damn lie. That's a goddamn lie. Yeah, we got to definitely hook up, ball perspective. They keep saying he's limited. He can't do this. He can't do that. But I see him making every single throw that any other quarterback can make. I see, and if these quarterbacks are so advanced, where the fuck are they rings at? Where's Burrow's ring at? Where's Josh Allen's ring? Where's Lamar's ring? Since they can throw him behind the back and do this and do that, and he's so advanced. Where the fuck is they rings at, dog? Where are the rings at? What does that mean? He can't. What does that mean? What does it mean? This is crazy, bro. He's limited. Limited where? Limited where? Any throw you say you can't make, I can go show you that on film right now. Liar. Any throw. Did my man leave? Any throw. I'll show you on film him making it. Any throw. The coordinators limit him sometimes. Absolutely. That's the thing. They want to play this, this. They don't want to, they try to minimize turnover because they know their team is so good, their defense is so good that if they just not turn the ball over, they can win a lot of games. And I would do the same thing if I was a coach. Why would we try to do this extraordinary shit? We could just beat you basically. Don't make no sense. Super Bowl tape, turn it on. Turn on the NFC Championship game. What throw does somebody else make that he can't make? Where the fuck is he limited at? I'm tired of people saying that shit. It's a goddamn lie. It's shit people say. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to call him for you in a second. I'm about to get off this joint. But yeah, they say he's limited. He's limited. Look, I asked dude, how is he limited? He couldn't show you. He can't tell you. He can't tell you how he's limited, right? He can't tell you. That's just something they say, but they never prove it. They don't show you how. They just say it. That throw he threw to Smitty, he got a strong arm. He got a noodle arm. He got just as strong arm as anybody else. I seen him throw the ball 60, 70 yards in the air again to Deshaun Jackson. So it's not that. It's corny, bro. It's corny. When you're a coach, you're gonna do things to, take advantage of the talent of the players that you have. Period. That's the way the game is coached. He throws deep balls so good, but he limits himself with tight window passes. I think he's just not trying to make a turnover. But I think that he can make those passes all day. Tight window passes, what's that defined as? I've seen a lot of tight window passes. A lot of them that he done. And it's not our fault also that them motherfuckers be so wide open, them receivers. They so good, they be so wide open. What do you want? Them to be less open? He's made a lot of them. Yesterday he didn't really have to, but he's done it the week before. He did it against the Rams. You got to watch the film for real. You know, you got to watch the film. Even the one he threw to AJ that he dropped, that was a tight window pass. The dude was on his fucking shoulder. It was on his shoulder. He dropped it over right there. Boom. That's a tight window. Even the one to Smitty. Oh, Smitty burnt him yesterday. Smitty burnt him. But yeah, I've been in here for an hour. I didn't expect to be in here that long, but I appreciate y'all listening in. We're going to be live later this evening, so make sure you put on the subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on. That way you'll get our live session when we do tonight. We kind of planned on the show kind of being more of a debate show, but the Commanders suck so bad this year, so we really couldn't even, turn into that, Appreciate that, Tanisha. Appreciate that. Appreciate this subscription. But yeah, lock in with us, man. We're gonna keep dropping content all week. I haven't checked, what's going on in Eagles world, but I will. And I appreciate y'all, stopping in with us for whatever time it is, whatever you're at. Appreciate y'all. But with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Once again, thumb up the video, and we also have advertising opportunities on the channel, as well. But I'll get into that a little bit later. It's your boy O. Peace.